Hello friends! It feels so good to say hello friends instead of hello YouTube. Now that there are subscribers, I feel more comfortable saying hello friends, and I thank you so much for subscribing. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Anastasia. I'd like to welcome you to gather, design, create, and celebrate a beautiful life together with me. I would like to start off this video saying Happy November. This is the first official video of the monthly series where each month we will be having a deep conversation. We will be talking a little bit about homeschool and mothering. We will be doing a little bit of a DIY, and I'm so pleased to say we will be having a little bit of a guest each month with an elder so that they can share their pearls of wisdom. So today's video is one of those deep conversation videos. Now, I'd like to start it off by saying that if I offend anybody, my apologies. I am not a doctor, a lawyer, or dietitian, or an expert, or the best mother in the world, or the best teacher in the world. All I'm sharing with you is my opinion, my experience, and in hopes of shedding a different point of view, a different light on a scenario. In particular, today I'd like to talk about candy since we're all coming off of Halloween, right? And how important diet is to us, especially to our kids. I think changing the world starts with paying attention to the younger generation and really helping them have a good solid foundation to maybe hopefully be the ones to change things for the better. I know we all celebrated Halloween and we went trick-or-treating and there was a whole bunch of candy given out, and we all want to let the kids have fun and just enjoy, right? That's what everybody says. Oh, they're kids. Oh, it's just a holiday. Oh, let them enjoy. But really, when it comes down to it, all those things that they collected, would you be able to confidently say how those things were made? Majority of the answers for all those candies are going to be no, because a lot of them are synthetic. A lot of them have been created artificially in labs with a lot of things that aren't natural. And we live in a world where diabetes, autism, Alzheimer's, ADHD, and you name it, cancers, the whole host of health things is just going through the roof at a phenomenal rate. And the real change doesn't start with the doctors, and it doesn't start with the medications. It starts with us, parents, doing the right thing. So as hard as it is, I truly believe we have the responsibility to rein in on the poor eating habits of our children. Now, it's not easy, and it's not comfortable, and it's not convenient, but it is the right thing to do, in my personal opinion. When my kids came home from trick-or-treating, I have a tradition where I gather up all their bags and I look through all their bags while they go and watch a movie, and they're allowed a bag of chips while I'm doing that, and I just scan through. And I scan through the stuff that is really, really synthetic and artificial. Like, I'm talking about all the soury, chewy, gummy, anything that looks gross in terms of the coloring, if it's totally not natural coloring, and if it doesn't even make sense if you read what it is. Like, for example, like sour popping gum cracker, like those things don't even logically make sense. So those things are out. I just throw them in the garbage right away. The kids don't even need to see them. They're done, they're out of everybody's system. Unfortunately, I apologize to those families, those people that spent their money and purchased those products, because they want to do good. They want to, let the kids have fun, like everybody says. But my suggestion to those of you who did purchase those items is, next time, purchase candy or treats or chocolates that you would want your grandkids to have, or that you would want your own kids to have and feel confident and comfortable about. So that brings me back to sorting out the candy. And then later on, I put aside all the chips into one pile. Chips, how I look at it, is the lesser evil, so to speak, because it's potatoes and it has a shorter list of ingredients, especially if it's a regular flavor, original flavor. Cheetos are out because I've watched enough movies to see how they were made, and in my mind it's just glued. Cheese belongs in the fridge. If something has cheese on it and it's not in the fridge, that's not natural kind of cheese. I apologize to those of you who do like it. I like it too. I loved it when I was a kid, but now when health issues arise, especially in our family, we're a family that has a history of diabetes. So I need to watch out for my children. It's my duty, it's my responsibility as a mother to ensure that they have the best possible outlook in life. And if that means I have to be a little bit of a stickler on the treats coming in, that so be it. I'll be the bad guy for a couple months. I'm okay with that. I tell my kids, they say, but mommy, why other kids can have it and we can't? And I say, honey, I love you too much to put poison in your belly. I love you too much to feed you food which I know can be bad for your body. I would rather feed you something that I know is healthy and nutritious, or at least the least chemical components in it. Then I know that I'm not doing as much harm to you because I love you so much. I want to do the best thing for you, and you'll thank me when you're older. And they seem to let that go for now. I'm blessed. My kids are amazing. So far it's working. Maybe you can try that too. Going back to sorting, so I leave the chips as an okay, and I leave the chocolates as an okay. And I mean like chocolate. There's a lot of chocolate out there that has other stuff in it, like the M&Ms and other companies that put a lot of like filler ingredients inside, but really the chocolate layer is very thin. I would rather buy my kids the best quality chocolate and let them enjoy that and the real taste of quality real chocolate than to give them something that's chocolate coated or artificial all over, except it's covered with a little bit of chocolate and they think that that's what chocolate tastes like. So I keep the potatoes, the potato chips, not the Cheetos or anything like that, just potato chips. That's fine to let them enjoy. I keep the chocolates, that's fine, let them enjoy. And I keep also the lollipops, which are just lollipops, not lollipops with gum inside, just the regular lollipop, and just the regular sucking candies like Werther's Originals, or there's some Eastern European candies that some of you may know about that are fruit flavored, but they're the sucking candies which you can use on a cold day. They're nice outside to kind of enjoy instead of a lollipop. Those are the things that I keep. Everything else is out of there. And I know that sounds harsh and rough, but I would rather the kids have the fun of going out trick-or-treating, get the experience, get the fun in collecting, come back and enjoy some of their treats, but then understand that not everything given to us is good. It's the same concept as not everything gifted to us is good for us or we should keep. In tune and in line with minimalism. If we collected everything that everybody always gave us out of guilt, we would be miserable with all the stuff we had accumulated and all the things we need to take care of, and it wouldn't really be doing us any good, especially if we didn't love those things or use those things. We just kept them and hoarded them. They would fill up our lives. And the same goes with food. If people gift you something but it's not good for your body type or your digestion, it's okay to say no, and it's okay to throw it in the garbage or donate it to somebody who's interested. But me personally, those kind of candies, I won't even donate them to the food shelters because I don't want to put kids who are in a lower income bracket or don't have the opportunity for fresh foods to be eating such bad food, which is just going to lead them to health problems in the future. It's like I'm doing them more damage than good. I would rather donate them something more healthy like oatmeal or something like that that they can enjoy, or a recipe like a little kit to make chocolate chip cookies at home, something along those lines, but not that soury, chewy, sticky sort of mess that is really hard for us to justify that it's actually food. And I apologize if I've pushed any buttons. Just I want to speak right now to the mamas. It starts with you. If you want to be healthy and if you want your kids to have a real good foundation when they're older, you can't just please them right now. You can't just make them happy right now. You need to put in the work and the hard work now so that they can thank you when they're older. They can be around for you when they're older. not you taking care of them as they age and as you age, and then it's just a disaster on the healthcare system. So I'm going to wrap up this video because I can go on a tangent. It's just our first in-deep conversation. If you have any advice to other parents about Halloween candy or candy in general and eating healthy for children, that is beautiful. Please leave your comments down below. If you have any opposing comments, I'd love to hear them too. Any feedback is good feedback because it keeps the conversation flowing and it keeps our minds thinking about what's really good for us and what's really good for our kids. And I wanted to let everybody know that the next video coming up will be very interesting. Stay tuned. If you like more, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and stay tuned for more. Thank you so much for joining me today, and happy November.